Hi friends, welcome to the channel. Today we are headed to Disney's Contemporary Resort. Now this is one of two original Walt Disney World resorts opening in October 1971. And the whole theme of this resort is modern, Tomorrowland, all the advancements. So the three main resorts that circle the Magic Kingdom, the Contemporary, Polynesian, Grand Floridian, and then Wilderness Lodge and Fort Wilderness, all are themed around the main lands within the Magic Kingdom. The Contemporary Resort is actually themed to Tomorrowland, and if you're standing in Tomorrowland riding the Astro Orbiter, you can actually see the Contemporary. Now, when you pull up to this picturesque resort, you're going to come to the security office. Past the security office, you make a right, and then you're going to find the main entrance. At the entrance, you're going to find bell services, as well as drop off and pickup. This is also where you're going to go if you are taking any sort of airport transportation or shuttles to nearby resorts or other attractions or parks. Now, if you're staying at this resort, you may stay in the main A-frame tower. You can also stay in the garden wing, which are additional rooms that are a part of a separate building complex, or you can even stay in Bay Lake Tower, which is the Disney Vacation Club resort to this resort. Now, rooms at this resort average at around $700 for those garden wing rooms. If you want to stay in the main tower, you're looking to spend anywhere between $800 to $1,000 depending upon your view, and club level rooms are going to be upwards to around $1,200 to $1,300. Now, upon entering the main lobby, you're going to find a very modern, sleek design. You're going to see that to your right of coming in is going to be Contemporary Grounds. This is an exclusive Joffrey's coffee shop right on campus here, serving up specialty beverages, latte art, and then lots of those gigantic donuts and sweet treats that you find at the Joffrey stands throughout the Disney parks. They also offer real fruit smoothies for those of you that are not big coffee and tea drinkers, but it is really convenient to have a Joffrey's right at your resort that you can get your coffee fix before you even step foot into the parks. Now, moving right along, you're going to see in the main lobby, they do have lots of lounge sections. They even have a section where they have chairs and they play classic Disney cartoons. During specialty times of the year, you may even see decorations, different contests. For Christmas time, they even had a wreath contest for the different cast members. You're also going to find Steakhouse 71, which is one of the table service options here, serving up burgers and then, of course, steaks. To the left of the main entrance of the lobby is where you're going to find the check-in desk, and this is also going to be concierge. So if you have any questions or concerns while you're staying here at the resort, make sure to head down here to get all your questions answered. Now, with the new My Disney Experience app options, you can also do mobile check-in where you don't have to go down to the front lobby, but it's nice to still have that option if you want to go there. So let's go on ahead and take the escalator up to the next levels. So on the America level of the Contemporary Resort, this is where you're going to find all of the different ballrooms. So the Contemporary Resort also serves as a conference center. There are many people. I know one of my own family members, their company they worked for had a business convention here. So they have lots of spacious ballrooms. So consider this maybe if you're an owner of a business or a company and you're thinking about a place where you can host. On this second floor, you're also going to find California Grill, and I phrase it as find it in that this is going to be where you're going to check in. This is a table service restaurant where you'll actually take an elevator all the way up to the top floor, and you'll have a special viewing section of the fireworks. So this is an exclusive dining option here at the Contemporary, and it is fine dining. Now, I think let's head on up to the next level where we'll go to the fourth floor. Now, on the fourth floor, this is where we're going to find more dining options as well as all of our gift shops. We're also going to find the entrance to the monorail. One of the cool things about the Contemporary Resort is that the monorail actually passes through the main building. This is the only Disney resort that actually has the monorail pass through the center. One of the nice things about this resort as well is that they have lots of activities and options. On this fourth floor, you're going to find an arcade called the Game Station, and it is equipped with all of your classic fun favorite arcade games, sure to keep you and your children occupied and busy. I really like that they have an arcade like this on the inside of the main building, just because it gives you an option on rainy days, or if it's really cold outside, or maybe if you have a family member that doesn't really want to go into the parks and just kind of wants to do a staycation at the resort. It's nice that all you have to do, especially if you're staying in the main A tower building, is just take the elevator downstairs, and then you can stay all within the main building. The Polynesian Resort does not have an arcade, but Wilderness Lodge and Grand Floridian do. At the Grand Floridian, it's next to Gasparilla Grill, which is their quick service option, and at Wilderness Lodge, it's actually outside. You have to leave the main lobby, and it's to the right before you get to the bus stop. So coming out of the arcade, let's head on to our first store. This is going to be Bayview Gifts. So this is your main souvenir shop here at the Contemporary. Out of all the Disney resorts that I've stayed at over the years, I would say that the Contemporary Bayview Gifts is probably my favorite souvenir shop for a resort. It tends to have a lot of the items and souvenirs that you can only find in the parks. I don't know if it's the, because the Contemporary is so close to Magic Kingdom, you can walk to it, or what the relationship is. But Bayview Gifts, I mean, if you couldn't find something in the park, it was sold out, or maybe you forgot to buy something in the park that you really wanted, check out this souvenir shop, because they very often will carry those items. When I was staying at the Contemporary, it was Christmas time, and so as you can see here, there's tons of Christmas merch, and this is all the merchandise that you can find at the Emporium right on Main Street. So that's why I wanted to show it to you guys, so you could just see all of the items that they have. Of course, they're also going to have contemporary themed merchandise such as spirit jerseys, t-shirts, magnets, buttons, ears. They're going to have regular Minnie and Mickey Mouse ears. They had a wall of regular hats, t-shirts, lounge fly bags, Dooney and Burke. One of the nice things about the Contemporary Bayview Gifts as well is that they also sell just regular clothes. So if for some reason your luggage gets lost, or a luggage bag is delayed. I know for our family, one time when we were staying here, one of my family members, their bag was seriously delayed, and we were able to go to Bayview Gifts, and they were able to buy some clothes for the first day or two of our trip. Another time when we stayed here, the weather was really cold and we weren't prepared, but they had gloves, they had hats like beanies, they had scarves, and they even had heavier coats. So just keep this in mind. This store does tend to have a lot of things that you may need. And then of course, all of the fun souvenir items that you want to make sure that you get before you head back as well. One little hint and kind of secret I'll put in here for you guys is that this store also sells exclusive Chef Mickey's merch. So Chef Mickey's is the exclusive character dining option here at the Contemporary. It's been at this location for years. I know for myself, I grew up eating at Chef Mickey's, and if you've always wanted to have Chef Mickey's merch or ears or just souvenirs, they sell them here. I know I have a Chef Mickey stuffed animal and a Chef Minnie stuffed animal. So just keep that in mind. If you or your little ones really love Chef Mickey's, or you had a great time, head over to Bayview Gifts to pick up different souvenirs to remember your visit. And I'll also mention that recently the Contemporary Resort rooms underwent renovations, and with those renovations, the inside of the rooms were changed to Incredibles themed. So you also are going to find a lot of Incredibles merchandise here inside of Bayview Gifts, and even the merchandise specifically for the Contemporary has a lot of reference to the Incredibles. So like they have contemporary ears with the Incredibles on them, a dress for ladies. all sorts of fun things. And what's kind of cool about the ears that they had is that they change in the light. So depending upon if you're in the sunlight, they'll look a different color than when you're inside of, like, a shaded area. And it's also important to remember that Bayview Gifts sells the treats and snacks that they sell at the Main Street Confectionery. So if you forgot to pick up your favorite treat or you really are craving something, go ahead and head here. So now let's head into the Fantasia shop. This is another store that's located on this fourth floor, and I would consider this store to be more kid friendly. It's filled with all sorts of toys and play sets. They do have a couple of stuffed animals, t-shirts, and hats, but mainly this is an area where you can find lots of toys and kind of fun little mementos that you can bring home from your trip. They also had tons of board games, so I think this is another great idea that if for some reason you're doing a staycation or maybe you're stuck in the room and you can't leave the hotel, head on in here because they had lots of fun activities and puzzles and crafts. They even had a whole section for Disney's newest animated film, Wish. They had Ears, Valentino, Asha, lots of shirts, and even kind of play sets that were really nice for the film as well. And then right next to Fantasia, we're going to find Fantasia Market. Now, Fantasia Market is going to be where you're going to find kind of those essentials for your trip. So they have phone cases if for some reason you need to get a new phone case. They also have magic bands, and then they also sell sunglasses and lots of treats. So they sell those classic Disney snacks. So like think about those like bagged like Mickey Mouse shaped goldfish, Mickey Mouse popcorn. And then in addition to that, they also sell more practical things that you may need. So in addition to the Disney snacks and treats, candy, they also just sell regular bags of chips, bread, refrigerated items. They sell baby products, and then toiletries, medications, all sorts of things that you may need, toothbrush and toothpaste. And I really like that they, all Disney, resorts have this section so that if you need these essentials, for your trip, if you weren't able to pack things, or if you didn't drive, you flew in and you couldn't bring, water bottles and things like that, it's nice that they have it here. And then of course, if you're staying with Disney Vacation Club and you have, this huge refrigerator or oven in your room, it's nice that they sell these items that you could purchase so that you can make meals right inside of your room. They also have a lot of home collection items here, so coffee pots. They even had different books and journals. This is where you're also going to be able to find your autograph book. So if you or your little ones want to make sure you can get Mickey and Minnie signature when you go over to Chef Mickey's, this is the location that you're going to want to check out as well. They even sold strollers in here, which I thought was really cool. So if for some reason you forgot your stroller, or maybe you just don't want to rent one from Disney, they do have those here. And this is also going to be where you're going to be able to find Disney Vacation Club member exclusive merchandise. So coming out of the 4th floor, if you take an escalator or an elevator ride up to the 5th is where you're going to be able to catch the monorail. Over here, you can see Chef Mickey's directly from the monorail platform. So it's kind of nice to see like a bird's eye view down. But one of the unique things about staying at this resort, like I said, is the fact that the monorail passes through. So definitely make sure that you can take the monorail while you're here. This resort is also home to lots of natural light and a 90-foot mural by Mary Blair, who helped design the characters inside of It's a Small World. So you're going to see that beautiful mural with lots of designs that pay homage to those original Small World characters, and the mural is themed to South America and the Grand Canyon. Now over here we have Chef Mickey's, which is the famous character buffet I was telling you guys about, serving breakfast and dinner. Right next to Chef Mickey's, you're going to find Contempo Cafe, and Contempo Cafe is going to be your quick service option here. They had soft served ice cream. They also have Mickey ice cream bars, Mickey ice cream sandwiches, and then they also have traditional hot entrees that you can order either through mobile ordering or directly from a cast member at one of the checkout stands. And then they have a grab and go section with sandwiches, salads. Contempo Cafe is actually known to have really beautiful specialty desserts and cupcakes. I would say out of all of the resorts, Contempo Cafe definitely has the most Instagrammable desserts, especially during the holiday season. They always have a specialty cupcake that's themed. They also have year-round cupcakes that they have here that are only exclusively, once again, to the Contemporary Resort. And then of course they also have grab and go fruit snacks. This is where you're going to be able to purchase that refillable resort mug that you can use at any Disney resort, and then you can continue to get refills for free. And then the other thing I would mention about Contempo Cafe, it does have a good menu option, especially for families. I find that a lot of the items at this particular quick service option are going to sit well with a lot of people. They have a hot turkey sandwich, a grilled cheese, a burger, an Italian sandwich, and then they have flatbreads and salads. So I would say out of all of the, resorts, this menu here, in my opinion, is very safe for children and for families and even for picky eaters. They also have some sweet treats in a specialty case here that you can grab, including a Minnie Mouse cinnamon roll, which was colossal and super cute. My favorite specialty dessert that I've ever had here is the pumpkin cheesecake. This is exclusive for November, December time, but if you're there, make sure you get it. The hot turkey sandwich is also a must. The turkey is super tender and the bacon is crispy. And then the barbecue chicken flatbread was also really unique because they put sliced green apple and arugula. So it had a really like tangy barbecue sauce, but it was super fresh and delicious. And then the grilled cheese sandwich actually had this outer cheese crust, and if you want, you can even ask them to add bacon onto it, and they will add bacon onto it for you. Year round, you can get the Incredibles cupcake. On top, it has this chocolate mousse. During the holiday season, you can get a gingerbread cupcake, and then also year round, they also have a Dole Whip cupcake, which is super good. That frosting has that delicious pineapple taste. So heading out of Contempo Cafe, if we walk past Bayview Gifts, on the other side, you're going to find a door. And this door is actually going to lead you to a walkway over to Bay Lake Tower, which is the DVC location here at this resort. If you come to the left, you're going to find a really nice observation deck. This is a perfect spot to watch fireworks from the Magic Kingdom, or even to watch the monorails come and go. And then to your right, you're going to see beautiful views of Bay Lake Tower there as well. But one of the really cool things about this observation deck is that they actually pump in the music directly for the fireworks show. And then they even have these chairs set up specifically for viewing. If you go all the way down to the end of this platform, you're going to have a perfect angle of the fireworks. And I just love that Disney put these chairs here for the express purpose of you to be able to sit and watch the fireworks. You'll also frequently see people standing on the rail, kind of on the different floor landings there, watching the fireworks as well during the time. But just look at this absolutely breathtaking view here. You have Space Mountain there, Tron, and then the monorail will come in, and then you can take beautiful photos of the castle. You can also see, over there, the bus stop. So let's make our way out, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of that walkway to Bay Lake Tower. So as we're coming across here, you're going to see a little sign that says welcome home, and then you just will walk across this bridge, and this bridge will take you right to Bay Lake Tower. Now be forewarned that this bridge is completely opened, so if it's raining, if it's cold, sometimes you can get a little bit of a cross breeze and a little bit of some cross rain here, so you're still going to want to make sure you have your jacket, your poncho, your umbrella, what have you, for the elements, but overall, this walkway only takes about, 3 to 5 minutes to walk across, depending upon your pace. And this is also a great spot to watch the fireworks directly from this bridge here. But I'm not going to walk all the way to Bay Lake Tower because I know some of you aren't staying there. If you want to see a full tour of Bay Lake Tower, go ahead and click the link above and you'll continue to walk across this bridge. All right, so now that we've taken a look at all of the fun activities on the inside of the main building, let's go ahead and head outside. So if you make your way down to the Americas level, where you have all the ballrooms, you can take the steps down and then you'll be down on the ground level. Main lobby is to your right. Coming out, you're going to find this iconic picture spot here at the Contemporary. They even built a little stand so you can sit your phone or your camera. And then coming out, they also have those really gigantic play sets. So they have checkers, they have chess, they even have a gigantic Connect 4 set. They have a splash pad, as you can see to the right, for little ones. I don't like to get super close when I'm filming water activities and pools and things, just because I want to respect the privacy of the individuals that are using it. So I'm just going to do kind of a quick pan so you guys can see. And then they also also have a towel section, so you can grab your towels from these gigantic brown bins here, and then you can go right into the pool right here. They have two pools here at the Contemporary Resort. So this is one of the pools, and then I'm going to show you guys a quiet pool as well, and then Bay Lake Tower, the DBC building, has its own pool as well. So when you're done splishing and splashing, go ahead and drop your towel at the towel return. They also have these outdoor showers so that you can rinse off as well. And then as we head over to the rest of the marina, I want to show you guys some of the other activities they have. Down there is a pathway that you can take that will actually take you to Bay Lake. But as you make your way through down the marina, they have a list of scheduled events. So this is also where you're going to find Movie Under the Stars, where they'll play special Disney films. You can rent a cabana. You can go on fishing cruises. And they even have a fitness center that I forgot to show you guys, but that's in the main building in the Contemporary Resort. They do have lockers down here that you can rent, so while you're swimming, if you want to lock up your valuables, you can use that, or if you're out on one of the fishing excursions. They also have fireworks cruises where you will go out in a pontoon boat with a guide, and they will line up in front of Magic Kingdom, and then you'll get almost like a front row seat to the fireworks, and then you can rent boats as well and go on fish excursions right from the boat nook. So this is the spot where you can book all those activities, and here's just a list of the sign here so you guys can get an idea of their hours and then how much the different water activities cost. Now they do have boat transportation that will take you to the Wilderness Lodge and also to the Magic Kingdom, but be aware that the boat transportation hours are not the same as the monorail and the rest of the bus transportation. So if you want to know the boat transportation hours that will take you to the Wilderness Lodge and Magic Kingdom, make sure to ask one of the cast members at Guest Relations or the concierge desk to let you know, because the hours are subject to change and it also can change based upon the weather. So now I'm going to show you guys the private pool here at the Contemporary. This is my favorite pool. A lot of people don't work their way back in this area, but it's right up against Seven Seas Lagoon, and it is so quiet and it's so peaceful. As you can see, there literally is nobody here. When I came to the pool on this day, there was just one other guest, and you have these beautiful views of just the lake over there to the right. Those are the garden wing rooms, but look at this. It's so peaceful. It's so quiet. They also have a nice beach where you can sit in one of those clamshell chairs, and then they even have a volleyball net. Coming on the other side of the marina, as you can see, they have a foosball table, they have a pool table, there's that giant set of Connect 4 that I was telling you guys about. And then if you come on the other side of the pool here, as you can see, they actually have an area that's called the Sandbar, and it's a little grab and go snack shack where you can pick up little treats and drinks. They have chips and specialty beverages as well. Left of the main building over there, those are going to be the garden rooms. There's also a tennis court on the other side of Bay Lake Tower. All right, and then if you bear right from the main building, you're going to find the bus stop. And then over here on the right, you're going to see this little quad area where they have all of these chairs. This is a nice little spot to hang out in, but at night it also becomes a spot where you can roast marshmallows. They can have a single marshmallow that you can have, and it's completely free, or you can actually buy a Mickey s'mores kit, and the actual graham cracker cookie is in the shape of Mickey ears, and they give you a little chocolate bar. It's really cute and it's a lot of fun. And then leaving this little quad area, you'll also see a sign with Mickey, and they actually have a running trail here at the Contemporary that goes all around the Contemporary and also around Bay Lake Tower. If you want to know the actual track, they do have a sign posted, and it shows you the complete trail that you can do. And you can see it's actually a pretty good distance and a good stretch of the lake. So make sure if you are a fitness enthusiast to get your workout on. They also have a gigantic map outside of a layout. And then I do want to show you guys, if you walk out from the main building, one of the unique things about staying here at the Contemporary Resort is that there is a walkway to Magic Kingdom. So you'll walk past the Contemporary, just like that path that we were showing you guys, and you're walking basically through the parking lot of Bay Lake Tower, and you're going to walk past the security checkpoint, and there's even a sign, and it will say walkway to Magic Kingdom. This walkway is really convenient because you don't have to stand in line for the monorail or boat transportation. You have your own separate security checkpoint when you get to Magic Kingdom as well, and it's just a really fun way to get to Magic Kingdom and a super time saver. If you guys enjoyed this resort tour of the Contemporary, please let me know by leaving a thumbs up or a comment below. If you're going to be staying at Disney's Vacation Club building here, Bay Lake Tower, go ahead and click the link to the right so you can see an entire tour of that resort as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.